I've got a border this time. Gran Turismo 4. I'm not sure if I'm on the right save. Hold on. This is the wrong save. That's not gone well. Close game. Whoops. I really should have checked what save that was on. Settings. Oh, I forgot to change the memory card. This is not ideal. Crash bit. Welcome. Back on the Grandomizer. Last time I kind of did, or between this and last time, I kind of did a bit of off-camera mining, if you will. I got one of the license tests on, and almost did the second one, the International A license. However, I gave up because the last one is a one-lap guide of the Nürburgring. So, I'm not looking forward to this one, but I'm gonna just get it out of the way. And hopefully, this, by the way, probably will take 9 minutes. Although, I have save states. And I'm going to put music on for this, because why not? So this isn't, like, a particularly challenging bit when I'm quite... Saab, I think. I'm not quite sure if I prefer Saab or Volvo, I just know that... Well, Volvo have the T5. But Saab, I prefer the styling of. I'd get a Saab over a Fiat. Not against a safety car, it's just the car for the license tests is a safety GTR. As much as I love the way the Renault Twingo looks, I'd get a Saab, probably. They're different types of car, though, definitely. Hold on, I'm just going to tab into there, so I can cheat with save states. Because I really don't want to be resetting on this one. I'm not a massive trucking enthusiast, so I'd just say regular Saab. That's why I've got save states. It may be considered cheating. But at the same time, it's a lot of the Norge sleeper. and I accidentally looked at chat and crashed. It's fine because I've got save states. I really have to dial in, because, well... Yep, happened again. I won't use save states for races again. I'm just using it for this Nürburgring lap. I want to get the license test done. Save slot 1 again. Call me a fake motoring enthusiast, but I'm not quite sure what a Stiga is, or Stiga, or however it's pronounced. I think that verged a little bit too close into slower territory. I was not my finest moment. But I would have my controller out my window if I didn't have save states. And actually, last time I was playing this, I was approximately 7 minutes into this, and I failed it. I had no save states off it, so I just gave up on the game for the greater part of last week. I did do a bit of this game in my free time just because I wanted to get the license test done, because it is kind of boring as shit to do. I'll check what that is after this race. I saw a really nice Volvo brick earlier. I wonder if there's a way to have, like, my music player not appear in the corner of my screen when I go to pause and unpause music. By the way, I am on Windows 10, because Windows 11 will probably break my PC if I try to upgrade to it again. Last time it did, at least. Also, House of Border. It's an idea that I thought of. I'm not sure I'm going to keep it or not. Just stop checking OBS inside of the game. This bit's gonna be a little quiet. Oh, this corner. I forgot what it's called, but it's an iconic one. I've not done any of the actual events in the time between this and the last Grandomizer like stream. I have done a bit of my personal save, and I've actually been getting decent luck with the RNG on it, but I wonder if this one will be more or less favourable. Like, as in the first, like, minute, you probably saw the fact that I had a Cadillac CN. They sell for around 300,000, and you got them for a simple regular race with a randomizer on. So, single special condition. So in an hour, you could probably make a few million using that, but I didn't. I made it, I think around 1.5 million through that, but it kind of felt a little too cheaty at one point. Oh yeah, this was the area I actually came off at last time. I was not happy. And if I take too much time on this, I have no idea what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to be redoing it today. I'll just like push up the VM for half an hour or something. I'm not sure. Probably would actually just retry it, but it'd be funny to rage quit and start the VM. I'll just get the last save state in there as well. Yes, I do. I played the free one, and I've seen clips of the regular Trackmania. It's too difficult for me. I got silver. That's not even bad. Huh. I'm so glad I'm not going to have to redo that. Oh, my desk is still wet from the incident earlier. Now stop the Pokemon music. Oh, I like these Nissans. Hold on, I was going to check what the Sisu thing was. Sisu vehicle. I see. Now that's quite different from what I was thinking. Heavy duty. I can help you get through the potholes up north, I'm going to be honest. That's not bad. Graduation test, and it's on the, Le Mans. This thing is fucking quick. I mean, I'm not sure what else I'd expect from a Le Mans car. $226, $227, $230, $231. Once I get this, pretty much all of the game will be playable. It's the International A license. This is insanely quick, yeah. Oh wait, that was too early, that. Yeah, no, we're not getting the A license this time. Yeah, it's miles per hour because I'm on the American version, and, well, the UK uses miles per hour, so I've just kind of left it as is. And the reason it is the American version of the game is because it's on the Spec 2 mod, so... The Spec 2 mod does stuff, yeah, the Spec 2 mod does stuff to do with car sounds and all that, and it adds the Grandomizer mod, which is what I'm using to ruin this run of the game, and I was not quick enough. That's because I braked way too early, like an entire kilometer early. Okay, I'm ahead of the Ghost. Just do a when in doubt, flat out thing here. And add a save state. I know I said I wouldn't do it after the Nürburgring, but the last time I'm doing a save state. It's like a crack addiction, it's the last time I'll do it. Yeah, I saw the cones last time, and, like, I was assuming, oh yeah, cones, it means I have to brake. I didn't. Keep it pinned. Imagine how hot the brakes get there. Decent distance as well between me and me. So what do you think the prize car is going to be for this one? So I predict probably a neon ACR. How did I fail? Shit. And that's why I've got save states on for this one, because it does take a while to do it. And I do want to get the license challenges done, because I hate doing the license challenges. Maybe I'm... Oh my... I was close to failing there. I didn't like that. Got it. Why not hit retry? Fuck. Exit. I'm actually doing save state there. And I'm gonna... be back in a second. I wonder if I get anything good for the car randomizer. This is just the license test. Hell fucking yeah. Holding Commodore SS. That's fucking great. It's not great for the A license. Absolutely love a Holden Commodore, and I'm not doing super licenses today. Right, I'll be back in a second. So, yeah. This won't be good with the two sounds together, will it? Just come back and find everybody's left. Which is everybody left? No? Alright. So, this means pretty much... yeah, everything will probably be unlocked now. Oh! I've been meaning to do these, but yeah, all of these can be done. Except the S ones, can't do those, but, the special condition events, I've been meaning to do these, but I don't know if we've got something good for them. We've got 11 grand. We don't. What's in the home? What cars have we got? That might be good. The Commodore. I'm gonna use this for Sunday Cup. Because I don't think this is awfully far into the actual game itself. Yeah, 1% completion. I think most of the beginner events haven't been done. Oh, yep, screen. Yep, I forgot. An FR challenge. I think the Commodore... oh, honestly, this Commodore is going to be so good early game. Thanks for reminding me to change the screen. So I'm up against, you know, fair competition. Oh, 82-point race. That's a bit more difficult than I expected it to be. It's still doable. I believe they sold these as the Pontiac G8 in America, but they definitely sold these as the... well, they didn't sell this exact generation, but they sold Commodore SS's as the Vauxhall VXR8 in the UK. And they're around 20... like 17 to 25 grand. So, they're not awfully expensive, and I really wish I could get one. Only issue is... insurance costs and road tax, because chances are, right, you've got something with a Chevrolet small block engine, quite a lot of power. This car's a little bit wank for the Sunday Cup, not Sunday Cup, the whatever this is. you have all your money taken from you for the road tax and for insurance. Especially, well, maybe insurance isn't going to be so bad because it's a less common car in the UK, but it's still going to be a lot. Especially, like, at 18. I mean, I don't have 20 odd grand at 18, but I can't really look at anything with an engine bigger than 1.8 until I'm probably something like 23, annoyingly. Also, how's like holding Commodore bad? Maybe I'm bad, but copyright music. Holding Commodore should be like, no. Google's ground. Oh yeah, the AI mode. I've not used it. I noticed it's on my search bar, but I've never used it. It's kind of a redundant feature to me, and I'm unfortunately not going to be able to use for Commodore SS. Why have I got this? What did I get this from? Oh wait, hold on, I got this from the International B license. Yeah, it's getting sold. It's awful. At least in this game. The Celica. The Celica might be good for some of the events when it's tuned up. I'm gonna find something that's just kind of, you know, a bit easy to cheese. Because beginner events... But honestly, the thing with AI is, I just don't have any use for it. Like, I have no idea what I could use AI for that's, like, beneficial to me. See, it was for sale. That's... You know what? I'm getting that. Getting Evo. These are always good. This car lineup has been... Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to click that again. Yeah, I just don't have a use for AI, really. I know YouTube's put a AI thing into their YouTube studio. I checked it out to see what it was like. It was awful. Now, driving missions are not a bad idea because you get a prize car at the end of it, so I'm gonna do those. Can't be as bad as Google's Gemini AI going suicidal. That was... I have no idea how you program an AI to do that. I wonder if anybody actually remembers that. The driving missions is I can usually do these and hopefully get a good car at the end of like 5 of them. 250 A-spec points, that's not a small amount. Hopefully get some decent cars from this. Money from this as well, I think 5 grand I'll get if I just do through as many as I think I'm going to do. Either the car's going to be awful, or it's going to be completely broken, like a Celica race car or something. Oh, I got worried that the game had a moment there. And why is chat off? How long has that been off, actually? Because, I hadn't realised it was off. Taking on the inside. Really unclean pass there. Did I win? I think I did win. Barely. Oh, which one was I? I was the first one, yeah. Have I had chat off this entire time? Because if I have... 0.049? Hold on. 0. Is that a reference to something? I'm not quite sure what that means, honestly. I may be just missing something. Yeah, the time differential, yeah. But why has this car got traction control? Another victory for me, wow. I'm just too good at this game. Oh, 0.5 second difference. I swear, if I get an Evo from this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Because, well, I'd be happy to have another Evo, but I already have an Evo, and I spent all of my life savings on it. Seattle Circuit is one of my least favorites in this game. Alongside... Well, I don't like it... I don't hate it as much as I hate Hong Kong. If I'm being honest, I played this game multiple times. I don't know. The more points you get, though, I know how... A basic way of how it works. The more points an event or like a race is worth is like a gauge on how difficult it is. I think the max is 250 and I think the minimum is 1. But I think these are just default to 250. I could be mistaken. But I know on my personal save where I've got like a 700 horsepower Skyline, almost every one of the beginner events was a 1-point race. Whereas in this game it's all fairly balanced in this save. And these, I'm not even sure how it works for the racing missions, because it's probably just 250 default, regards to difficulty. Hello there. Doing the driving missions. Got the A license. Used a bit of cheating with the... I need to turn off... I need to turn off Steam notifications of a desktop. I have no idea how. I don't even know who half the people in my Steam friends list actually are. So... Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I used... Oh, yeah. You say friend. I have no idea who it is. I think it's somebody who probably just added me on a game of TF2 or something. CS 1.6 is good, though. See if I get a good prize car from this. I'll maybe check after this. I'm not sure. I'm good at saying I'll do something and never doing it, so... Hopefully get a good prize car from this one. The game's freezing a lot. A lot more than usual. Okay. It's not a bad car. It's just, I was hoping for something a little bit better. It can't be as... Ghetto Rally, yeah. Should we get the Subaru Ghetto Rally up on this? Why am I looking at these? To be honest, another reason why it's not as good as what I, you know, also have it is because I've got this Evo. It's actually Subaru Blue. I've also got Commodore SS. I wonder if it costs money to repaint cars in this game. GT Auto. I'm gonna check. So it billed me £2,000. I was also gonna see if I had it in blue. They don't. I'm not sure. It might be a Spec 2 thing. I am on Spec 2, so it could be. But I think it was Gran Turismo 5, or was it Gran Turismo 5? I'm not sure, I've not really played any of the PS3 or Neo ones, but I know for a while it was locked to manufacture colorers. Yeah, colors. So I might do some more driving missions. I kind of want to see what else there is in terms of options. Anything but play the actual game. Start. Oh, yeah. Okay. I've not got the best driving style currently. That's also partly because I am checking chat quite often, but I'll take my sound roll. Just retry. If I cut the corner. I allowed it. What would the super license road car would be? Because it's probably going to be a Nissan Figaro with a randomizer. And honestly, the randomizer currently it's not being bad, and it's just not being good. It's just kind of somewhere in between. It's like, it'd be believable as standard prize cars. Shame it's not TDI, but I've got Golf GTI for this one. Autobacks. There's an Autobacks MR MRS for sale on Auto Trader that I really wish I could buy, and I can't afford it because I can't just like get 25 grand out of my pocket. But I would love the GT300 MRS. Slightly cheaty push there, but go ahead. It's not as bad as GT4 at least. There were 258 spec points. How many have I got left of the next prize car? Because I can theoretically just do through all of this until I get to the super ones. Because I can't be bothered getting the super license. Trial Mountain. And the track randomizer is on. It's just not on for these sort of events. Oh, the 351. This one's quite easy because you can just... Yeah. Quite easy. So we're crashing into a wall. A cacophony of VQ engines. I believe Gran Turismo 7 has like a clean driving bonus or something. I'm not on GT7, so I don't really have to worry about that, but I believe it's a thing. So how is everybody right now? Oh, I've got another two of these to take up to the next bit. Ooh, an NSX. Very high revving NSX as well. A very bad crash. 250. And the next one will be the prize car awarding one. So hopefully it's something good. It won't be. I can assure it won't be. But the game keeps. I'm actually quite worried because the game's freezing every time I go out of an event. I wasn't doing it last week. I have had this corrupt before, so. Also, if that Dolphin emulator does have that live corruption thing, I'm going to be doing that a lot. I'll run something like, maybe not Double Dash. Just like the Wii of a game could be only good racing games. Um, Anybody knows of a good Wii or GameCube racing game? Do say. Maybe even not a racing game. I could probably do like Nitro, yeah. Oh, I've not got Nitro, but I have Carbon for the DS. It's awful, by the way. Yeah, try something like if I can't find a good that was a nice overtake. Even if it was a bit panicking for braking. What's the game even called again? And I forgot. I'm not sure how I've forgotten because it's my favourite Legend of Zelda game. Twilight Princess, that one. Um, could do that one if not. So, or could find shovelware ROMs. Play shovelware with live corruptions. That would be pretty good. See, the issue with Wii Sports, or like the Wii ones, is I don't have I do have a Wii remote and I do have a Wii sensor bar. I also need those to be kind of the Wii remote that you can connect to a PC. I don't know, I'm just too stupid to get it figured out. Um These be good. That's not bad. I don't actually have a dual sensor. I'm using an Xbox controller right now, of all things. But I am more than happy with this GTR. I'm sticking to the four-wheel drive challenge garage. This is the car I got on my previous run and tuned up to around 700 horsepower. I have Switch Joy-Cons somewhere. Oh my god, of all places to choose. I do have a Wii remote. Crash in the first corner. Well, I do have a Wii remote. I wonder if I could have, like, a Wii remote connected to a Wii and use the Wii as just like a power source of a Wii remote. If that makes sense. It does, yeah. I have the sensor bar. And then you can buy sensor bars which use, like, AAA batteries. I could use two candles, but my monitor is not big enough to have two candles on it. Plus, I don't think my uni actually allows candles in individual rooms for student accommodation. Oh yeah, and I have my monitor at an angle and it's right in front of a curtain, so I don't think... If anything went wrong... Yeah. If anything went wrong, it would be... fire, maybe. Well, GameCube games don't need it, so I could use, I could play GameCube games without a problem. Oh yeah. We're just standing on that wall. That must be a health and safety violation of some sort. I wonder if I should chin up the skyline a little bit. I swear he came to a complete stop. Just taking in the view, you know. As you do in the middle of a race. Doing a force strat there. Riding the wall. I say that, I am actually definitely looking forward to the new Forza game. Not even to play it, just to have something different. Horizon 5 has a really stale map, and hopefully Horizon 6 isn't built... Firstly, isn't built from the ground up, and isn't built for the Eliminator. I saw something about that. I saw somebody had retweeted it saying that it was looking to build a very Codemaster-shaped hull, and I don't know. Both are probably coming out in 2026. The biggest question is which one's going to be more unoptimized at launch. Wait, is that GTA or Forza 6 or the Assetto Rally? I played Rally on like regular Assetto Corsa a while ago, but it's not got the pace notes or anything. I quite like the Beam Rally. What we're doing on BeamNG. Yeah, it is kind of shit. I did admittedly buy the it was like £1. Or it was like £1.20 adjusted for like yeah. It was like 150 adjusted. I've got all the narrow circuits for this, but yeah, it was £1.50 or something adjusted for like that and stuff. Looking at how GTA 5 worked for like server transition, it's not going to be also seamless, is it? um. What was I saying? Oh yeah, for like £1.20 or £1.50, I can't exactly remember how much it was. I bought the rain mod for Assetto Corsa the other day, and very quickly found out that my laptop has like it goes into spasm when I go to play it. No. Forza Horizon 5. I didn't actually know they had that. I love when both me and the AI in this game have no idea what we're doing. Okay. I'm not going to recover from that crash. At least it doesn't simulate damage. Well, Forza Horizon 5 will be the last Forza game I'm going to pre-order. I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition of it when I was like, I don't know, a little bit too hyped for a game. Because in actuality, I'm not going to be buying DLC that I, like, don't know the contents of again. Surprised if I'm going to be buying DLC, but I'm going to be even more surprised if I would buy DLC without knowing what it actually is. The last game I actually pre-ordered was Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, 2022, and that's why I'm never pre-ordering a game again. That game was horrific at launch, and a few years, not a few years, like a few months later, if even that, I switched over to PC and haven't touched Call of Duty since. I remember when they brought back the FH1 map for Horizon 5. Or the FH1 POIs in, like, true Event Lab fashion. That's not going well. As much as I actually like the idea of, like, the Event Lab props appearing in, like, the regular Horizon 5 map, they could have just modelled it. Or actually, no, they couldn't. They wouldn't have modelled it. They'd have, like, ported the models across. Because when it's really rare for Forza to actually remodel something. Because most of the car models in those games are old enough to drink in the United States at this point. Unless it's a new car. The model's probably from the original Forza, or not the original, but like from Forza 2, Motorsport 2 or something. Built from the ground up. Yep, pretty much. Oh yeah, we're at 1 hour. 99% of it has been me resetting the same event. I don't think... I just like this track. It's also probably because I'm so used to the... Yeah. It's probably also because I'm so used to the other layout. It's just the reverse layout, I think it is, so... I'm used to it being the other way around. I'm not so good. Also because I really have to replace the tires on this Skyline. Oh, and it's because my traction assists are on, I'm realising. Well, it would have helped to have noticed that earlier. So after this race, I will most certainly be turning my traction assists off. Because car just doesn't quite drive as I expect it to. I'm also so used to the N1 Skyline from my personal save, which is a complete beast. 700 horsepower. I wonder what the worst racing game I've ever played is. I wonder if the game I'm thinking the worst one is. Well, I have to do 3 laps of this. Shit. I think the worst one I've played even, is that Pimp My Ride game on the PlayStation 2. It's horrific. The Gran Turismo 4 actually feels pretty solid of a simulator, especially considering it being like a 20-year-old game at this point. It's one of my all-time favorites, at least. Oh yeah, and the student accommodation I'm staying at has an Amazon delivery box on it, and I've seen what I could get ordered to it, right? One thing I can't get ordered to it is a 6-pack of pencils, because I was considering buying, just massive purchase, I know, I was considering buying it, because I don't have any pencils. It wouldn't be delivered there because it's not filled by Amazon. However, one thing I could order was a PlayStation 2. And I had to stop myself because I would go kind of broke. Okay. I didn't see that ball. I don't know if I can catch up to that legacy now. No, it was just... It wasn't a crash from me. I just didn't see the wall that I hit. I'll blame anything but me. I'll say it was the controller's fault. Or the monitor's fault. Yeah. Okay, that was my fault. You know, I might do something else rather than to sit... Oh. Um... Okay, we're back. That wasn't good. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So I'm going to do something different. And I'm going to change... I'll check that probably after stream. I'm going to put on some better tires from a Muse Powerhouse. And better brakes. I'm 100% going to clip that when it comes to editing the VOD, or when it comes to actually having the VOD. I'll make it to the end of year stream moments, if I end up doing that. I'll also... Why is it on? Traction control system, always off. Apply changes. Oh. Failed save state. Oh, save state. So definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But I'm not doing that, so I've changed a parameter. I should... Have they put me against an A3? This might be a bit easier now. I know it's a 3.2 Quattro and it's basically a Golf R32, but... That's my hand. Oh, this was a lot more controllable. The brakes actually work. That's a nice upgrade. I'll try to figure out how those work someday. I don't usually use Twitch whatsoever. I just do this thing here. Something I've considered doing is, well, other than, like, actually completing this race, something I've considered doing is, skits. Like, short, like, 5-ish minute videos filmed on, like, well, a camera, usually. Just with, like a comedy skit, like, cooking, or something like that. Yeah. Is that the wall I hit last time? At least I'm still in the lead because I tightly upgraded the car. I have the Daywoo Gaming Scotland channel that I might rename. For now it's just Daywoo Gaming Scotland, but... I think doing the tyre and everything upgrades has made this car a lot better. Bad driving is... I could lie and say I was looking at chat then, but I wasn't. I'm also just a little bit too lazy to drive properly. Okay. My observation skills are... I can't read that right now because I'm kind of dialed in, but I will. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear for that. Yep, pretty much. Also, this is the first time chat. Welcome. So far, I am going absolutely insane. Grandomizer for this 4x4 cup is going to be... It's going to be like 2 short races, right? Or short... Okay. It's going to be 2 short tracks, like this and the previous one, and then it's going to be something like the Nürburgring. I got it. Finally. I think a lot of time's been wasted on that one, and I get $3 for my troubles. And it happened again. Fuck. I actually wonder what's causing that. I also wonder how long is left in this Gran Turismo save before it inverts itself. Probably half an hour. But... Oh, Fuji Speedway. 9-point race. The grid got a whole lot of... What the fuck? I'll try. So just get, like, Gran Turismo graphical corruption. The reddish border. Those 3.2 litre A3s, by the way. I am tempted by a car with the which is pretty much the exact same. It's a coupe version, like coupe. It's a coupe version of the same car. It's the GT4 first generation 3.2 litre. I'm not sure if I'm 100% sold on it yet, but it's either going to be that, an MR2 third generation, or a second gen MX-5 I get. Maybe. Unless something else pops up. Those are the 3 cars I'm considering. This is only a 2-lap race, that's not so bad. So far, the race has also been quite clean. not had any walls to hit. I'll have to remember to unhide the chat, because I believe I forgot to unhide the chat for the entire first, like, 20 minutes of stream. I'm good at forgetting my OBS sources. To look over to my OBS screen to actually remember what they were called. Camera is this. I prefer the first-person camera. It's not really a first-person camera, but yeah, it's an N1. I got as a prize card. I can't remember what for. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the chat for this, just so you can see the corruption. And I'm gonna have it in this camera, because that's the one it's corrupted while I'm having it set to. And it is the prize money, which is not bad. Oh. Hold on, did we get it? Oh no, we didn't. We didn't get the corruption. Holy shit. I'm more than happy with that. Yeah, the Edge often does it, but that's a really good prize car. I'm gonna switch to that. Nismo R34. What do I should sell as well? I might sell the Subaru. Because I mean, it could be good for a boxer one, but if I get like a WRX, it'll be better. It is overrated, but it is actually a good car. The Supra is, I'd say, more overrated, because it doesn't quite, at least from factory, it's not quite got the edge that... I can't do that to that. Hold on. Can I not? I'm just going to listen to mod it. The Supra and the Skyline, the massive debate. I'd say the Skyline's an actually better car. From factory. The Supra's known for its, well, like, engine that you can throw 10k horsepower in, and still somehow have it work. Which one of you is going to get the most performance? Might do that. Bolt polish. In factory spec, yeah. So also, it's got the high CAS all-wheel drive, so I think that gives it a bit more of an edge as well, depending on who you ask. But yeah, this is going to be absolutely no problem for the 6-cylinder shell. I think those are the best JDM cars of the Daihatsu midget. I mean, what's the point of the argument at this point? Oh, and it's a fucking city circuit as well. Oh. I do like an NSX, actually. Can't lie. I'm not sure if this has the GT R35, because the R35 came out in '07, if I'm not mistaken. And this game came out in, I think, '04. It might be in the game as a concept. First gen Ago. Hmm. Now we're having a real discussion about JDM cars. Yeah. In terms of this the Skyline v Super thing, I'd say the Super is overrated because it's overhyped for like the 1,000 horsepower car builds. It would basically tear the stock drivetrain of the Super in half. Because in those cars you've got almost no stock Super left, realistically. Whereas in the Skyline, it has a lot more of racing pedigree. In the Tom Supra, I believe it had what was essentially a modified Celica engine because the 2J was too heavy. I'd also say the 1.9 PD130 is Europe's 2J, but BMW fans aren't ready to have that discussion. Was to buy a straight 6 Carvo. A Ford Falcon 4.0 Intech. I don't I don't hate this circuit. There's much worse ones. I just don't like 90-degree turns. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said about the Celica engine with 3S. Honestly, the 3S GTE is one of the best sounding Toyota engines. Yeah, the standard Supra was basically fancy Celica. Realistically, the Supra has always kind of just been a fancy Celica with a Lexus engine. So, including the Mark IV, the Mark V is just kind of made in collaboration with BMW. I've not really got any opinion on it. Because I know a lot of people were like upset that it had a BMW engine rather than a Toyota engine. Honestly, I don't disagree. I don't agree and I don't disagree. I'm just kind of neutral on it. The Supra's not really a car I hold any, like, strong opinions on. I do love the Mark III, though. Or a Mark II. They're nice cars. Just my leg is going to sleep right now. Ooh, hopefully I'll get the corruption again. I'm gonna turn off the chat. Maybe making the Mark III unreachable now. I don't think we're actually getting the corruption anymore. Huh. Yeah, so it's like, I suppose YouTubers with their Mark III Skylines, and I've never seen a YouTuber with a Mark III Skyline other than Shiny Odd, honestly. But, yeah. I was going to make a joke about Shiny ruining the prices of the Mark III Supra, but I don't really know much about his Supra, other than it wasn't great. Oh, Stagia. Which I believe is another car that's become unaffordable. The American Eclipse. What was it from? Oh wait, it crashed. Ah, I see. Hold on, I've just realized what I'm doing. Like, make note of how many laps there is. And then make note of what track it is. This is not happening tonight. And I'll explain why his was quite expensive as well. Yeah, I'm not doing 3 laps of the Nürburgring. We'll see if this one's a little bit nicer. I've tried B-Spec mode. I'm not a big fan of it. I suppose I could probably AFK on B-Spec, or maybe it doesn't work like that. I'm not sure. Anything to not spin out. So yeah, track randomizer is most certainly randomizing the tracks. I was contemplating adapting this to, like, a video, but I don't think I will, honestly. It'd be way too much editing. This is already, like, what, an hour and a half, I think? If it's like a good automation, I'll adapt it, but... I wonder what time I should do this until... I'm nothing on tomorrow morning, so realistically probably just do this quite a bit, but... whether I want to or not... Because I'm not going to spend my entire, like, night doing, like, 3 laps of a Nürburgring. It's not, you know, particularly an idea of fun to me, at least not on Gran Turismo. I'd love to do it in real life, but... Crash with GTR. I'm gonna do a different race. Just gonna grab quick snack from over here. That's gonna get loud. I'm gonna mute for 2 minutes, so... Alright, I think I'm back. Would it be allowed for me to turn off the track randomizer, just so I can do that without the Nürburgring? Or does it add to the fun of the randomizer? Actually, I can do the special condition events with this skyline. Hmm. 1-point race. Oh, it's an oval. Alright. So new rule set out. I can change toggle the randomizer for the track if it's for Nürburgring. But in no other conditions that will be allowed. Although this will get me 10 grand and a prize car, so... I don't care if a prize car is something like a Daihatsu midget for this, because realistically, got my coughs back. But realistically, it's 1.5 minutes. What is that, 6th gear? Alright. Wonder what I'm gonna get. This is a really cheaty way to get 10 grand, I'm realizing. So I get a bit of artifacting there. I'm not sure if it's being picked up in OBS, but on my own screen, I'm seeing like the event cover corrupting itself. You know what? I think that's the worst possible prize car. Like, I don't think it can get worse than that. Damn. 2CV means two chevaux. 2 taxable horsepower. That's how you know it's just so quick. Actually, last time it was one of these special condition events on my personal save that had the 3 laps of the Nürburgring. This one's not bad. Oh, Quattro. I want to get like some cheatishly good car that I can use in more of the beginner events. Like the Automax MR2 or something like that. Also, I think with the this like ice and snow events, I think it's there's 2 tracks, and it just basically switches the 2 around for the randomizer. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what it kind of did on my last run. So those ones are quite consistent. I mean, other than it being, you know, the other track, it's still roughly the same kind of surface you're racing on. And roughly the same length. I much prefer that to be oval because I don't like oval racing too much. Just doesn't seem all too interesting. Or it isn't all too interesting to do. See what wonderful prize is in store now. I mean, we can only go up from the 2CV. Yeah. It's not bad. It's more Subaru Legacies. There's a second one tonight. Dirt tires. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. I'll do this one. I can't be bothered just installing a set of tires for one event. Right now, at least. I'll probably do that after, though, so... This game's really throwing me all the really short ones for this. This is a karting track. Two straightaways and a chicane. I do love a difficult track. How did I crash? Or how did I come off there? Of all places. And on this track of all possible tracks I could have come off. Oh wait, I was about to turn off the wrong way. This car is really the hydrogen bomb to the copying baby of all these events. I can see why they're only giving me one A-spec point for it. Another 10k. Oh. Screen's flickering a lot. And... what the fuck? That's... That's... yeah. An Ari... yeah, just one of the easy George V rally, and I get this fairly... I just got a Nissan. R89C. I say that's fair. I'd say that's fair. I wonder how much I could sell those for and absolutely, like, just break this game's money system. Could never have to worry about money again. This isn't a bad RNG seed. Oh, it's this circuit again. Oh, 7-point race. Game's caught on. Put me against an Evo. Some more fair fight. Even if it's not very that fair. That was 3 laps of this as well, though, which is less enjoyable. Pasanitsu. Actually, the GTR is a viciously good car. And I crashed. No, 5 seconds. Cunt bag. I'll probably catch up soon. And I've hit Evo again. So I get about the 5-second penalties in this. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this. I dislike tracks where everything's like meters from, or like millimeters from the walls. I'm just not that good at the game. Oh, it happened again. I'll pause that. No chat. Just corruption. Oh, I was too late. The corruption's back, so everything's back to normal. I can actually do the Umbria ones. Or the Umbria and later ones. It's not going to be Umbria. I wonder what it will be. Absolutely, yeah. Evo versus Skyline. Good race. This doesn't look much more difficult than the last one, though, if I'm being honest. Reminds me of my Horizon 2 Xenia playthrough. That one corrupted a lot. Maybe if I get good, like, quick internet backup, I see. The way I pronounce it is... yeah, probably very wrong. Is it pronounced more like Umbria? Yeah, the reason I like said it as Umbria though is because there's an area in I think England called Cumbria, and I just got it in my head. Oh, that's how it's pronounced. I swear I was saying something before the pronunciation thing. It could be due to licensing. If it's licensed by something else. I believe it was in Gran Turismo 5. Just on the topic of like licensing and like, cracks, where one I think it was somewhere in Italy. I forgot what it was called. They were like, oh yeah, it's fine if you use our town centre to make a karting track, but, you know, Gran Turismo and their pursuit of realism at that point, so yeah, pursuit of realism while they had the premium and the non-premium cars from the PS2. Ah, I do remember there was one, well maybe it wasn't GT5, where they had like a flag for the city up, and that's the reason why it was removed. Not because they turned the city centre into a karting circuit, but it was, yeah, it was removed because of a flag that they had in the city centre that was copyrighted. I think it was in the Waffle guy's video, or TVR. Not quite as good as the last car I got from one of these things, but I mean it'll do. Capri. Do you know what reminds me? What was people's takes on the Ford electric Capri? In my opinion, with the Ford electric Capri, actually, it's it's just recycling a name. I'm just kind of curious as to what like other people think of it as. Like, well, I say recycling a name actually. I think recycling a name and using it as a outrage marketing. Where you get something that people once loved, like for example Jaguar Land Rover, and you make the most outrageous thing ever, like the Type 00. Say that's the future of this company. It works because people will be talking about it online. Like, oh well, like what the hell have they done to Jaguar? And people are actually talking about the company again. So, but then Ford actually released the Caprice. So yeah, it's really basic. It's purely, I believe it's just purely about like rage bait marketing. Fuck. Um, yeah. And the recent Audi prototype, um, I think the new Audi prototype, in my opinion, looks like, you know, a more finished version of the same automation car. Like, it just sat at the bottom of her automation projects for quite a while, and they're like, gonna finish this someday and put a grill on it. Oh shit, I didn't see them. I distracted myself. So I'm getting this evil to ram me for a speed boost. This is the longest one I've done, and it will be the one that gets me the worst car. And why am I not using my Le Mans car for this? Le Mans. Well, I'm just remembering. I think it was in 2015. The Frankfurt Motor Show. I went there, and I believe that there was a prototype for the what became 2 years later the V64 GT. I also remember, it might not have been the Frankfurt Motor Show, but I definitely went to a show sometime in the mid or early 2010s, and they had I remember playing Splatoon on a Wii U somewhere at like a show or something. I don't know why. That's just a memory that I've just kind of, for some reason, still got. So I think the Wii U was like 10 years old when I ended up buying mine as well. Mine was 60 quid at Cashies. So I kind of want to talk about consoles. Like, second-hand consoles, because there's some insane deals you can get on those things. Like, I got my DS Lite quite recently for £30. It was in really not bad condition. And, well, it didn't come with the original charger. It came with a USB charger, which is a bit more convenient in my opinion. Then it's insane how much... Oh, they talked about the PS6? You know, if I, like, when the PS6 comes out, have my own, like, disposable money, I might get it, I might not. This is really bad timing to have the penalty, because I'm right at the finish. Yeah, it's a finisher, I'm redoing this one. Oh, should I have not done that? Hmm. What did they actually talk about at the, Oh, AI. Was it AI they were talking about at the PS6 thing? I thought you were saying do not to me, resetting because I was being, like, deficient at Gran Turismo. But yeah, God, I hate the AI is just in everything. Yeah, I don't really see how consoles can use AI. AI, yeah, exactly. AI doesn't sell systems, games do. And considering that game systems are so stale at this point, like, you need some good games. Path tracing, yeah. If that's like path tracing is in ray tracing, then that's just another excuse for developers just to not optimize games. Realistically. Because why make a good lighting engine when you can just slap ray tracing on it? Like a good, well-optimized lighting engine. You know, this AI thing that they have will probably just be like a game recommendation that's not even based on actual generative AI that's like shareholders doing actions that would get this stream age restricted. Hmm. I'm reading chat and getting distracted again, but yeah. Hmm. Instead of getting a PS6, would it be wiser to instead just get every PlayStation that came before? Because I think it would. Then just like have like a really nice padded out collection for it as well. Or even build like a proper retro gaming setup with a decent CRT as well. Only issue is it would probably be an NTSC CRT I'd get. Wait, not NTSC. PAL. Oh god, Europe is not great for game collecting. PAL games are just worse than NTSC games. I've not got it at home. Or, well, no, I've not got it at me. What am I trying to say? I've not got it at uni with me, but I have a really good PC at home. It's good few years old, but it still holds up really well. And for like automation and BeamNG, it's just fine for that. Like, I doubt I'd realistically need anything more powerful than what I've already got right now, because I don't really play modern AAA games. Hmm. I'm surprised how well my laptop does on an integrated graphics card. Yeah. My CPU's a generation newer. It's the 10850K i9 on my desktop, but my younger brother and my cousin both have i5 10400F CPUs in their PCs. They've actually got really similar PCs. Only difference is the graphics card. My brother has my old PC, which has got a 1650 Super, and my cousin has a 4060, so... Actually, something I would absolutely kill for is if an actual proper portable gaming system comes out again. Something like in the form factor of like a 3DS or a PlayStation Vita. I would absolutely love that. Because there is no way that I'd be like walking around with like a Lenovo Legion. Have I seriously got a penalty in the same fucking spot? I clutch it here. There is no way you'd ever catch me walking around with like a Steam Deck or a... What's the other one called again? Lenovo Legion in my backpack on campus. However, if you did catch me on my campus, you'd probably find that I have either a 3DS or a DS Lite in my backpack. Yeah, I've heard of them. But they're just Android-based. And which, yeah, there's not really anything wrong with it being Android-based, but it's just, I wish that, like, mainstream companies would make something like that. I know the Playdate's original, yeah, but... I don't know, it doesn't really appeal to me that much. That is not a great prize car. There's a 120D. I'm actually going to use my prize car from one of the other ones. The next one. I use dirt tires. I use snow tires. This one doesn't have a restriction. So where's the car again? It's the 909 horsepower. Hmm. Grandomizer knows what's up. Like, actually, this is actually the perfect track selection. Hmm. To be fair, I'm considering a PlayStation Vita as my next console purchase. PlayStation Vita, 60GB launch PS3. Holy shit, this is quick. Immediately launched me into the Evo in front, but I don't think I have an issue catching up. I'm just shooting a car built for this road. Oh wait, are they? I didn't actually know that PS Vita was Android-based. So I was just bashing Android-based handheld consoles like 2 minutes ago, and now I'm saying that I want an Android-based portable console. Damn. I actually genuinely have no idea that those are actually just APKs. That's insane. Hmm. I remember there was, I think it was Michael MJD did a video on it. I'm just literally just installing standard Linux on the official Linux install kit for the PS2. I'm so glad I didn't take the GTR for this one. Hmm. Yeah. I would love one of those PCX VCRs. Or or one of those Bravia TVs with a built-in PS2. That'd be quite interesting. Although I've seen the prices for the Bravia PS2 TVs, and they're They're not cheap. Like several hundreds or even thousands. That's a 1 minute time difference. Almost. It's 50 seconds. I wonder if I could bring this to the Sunday Cup. Actually, I'm kind of torn on the Switch too. And I don't know why. Because, like... Well, no, actually, never mind. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not torn on the Switch 2. It doesn't look that great. It's not really got any big improvements from the regular Switch 1. I'm saying that I'm not on the extreme of the professional bench yet, and I'm still in this. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, Nintendo Switch Online's cheap. But I wouldn't pay subscription services to play my games online. That's just not really something that I do. And it's actually something I completely forgot about consoles. Because I've basically not really touched console, or like modern console gaming since I've moved towards PC. I mean, the most modern thing I've got, I mean, yeah, it's a Switch Lite, but I don't actually think it's even connected to my home network, so... I kind of just have it for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, so... I love how quick this is. Yeah, I've had my fun with the Switch Lite, so to speak, right? And now I'm considering like just going insane with mods. Not mod chipping, because, well, I don't want it to get banned, and, well, I don't use it online, so it won't get banned. But, not mod chipping because, well, I don't know how to solder that, and I don't want the risk of getting banned if I ever go online with it. But instead, replacing its screen with an OLED, because I know that you can get a Switch Lite OLED conversion kit, and installing a atomic purple clear shell on it. That's what I plan on doing on it in the future. I've not actually played Balatro. I've heard about it a lot, but I've just not really played it. Hmm. To be fair, I've got my DS's for long journeys now. Yeah, for me it's my walk to uni is through a park with quite steep hills, so it's not really the safest to be on my my phone or DS there. It's like a 20, almost 30-degree angle on the hill. Yeah, next... Oh yeah, there's not going to be any streams next weekend. Because next weekend I'm going to be back up at home visiting family again. Although, that's going to be, I think, 4.5 hours in the car. In other words, it's just going to be a lot of playing Pokemon Diamond on my DS. Which I'm kind of looking forward to. Well, it's 2 hours, 20 minutes. It depends on what brightness you've got it set to, but yeah, it lasts for ages. Plus I've got, I think it's a 10,000 milliamp hour battery, not battery, power bank. And because it's on a flash cart, I can pop it out of my DS and plug it in my 3DS to just continue playing it for another couple hours. So when the red light starts flashing on my DS Lite, just take the cartridge out and put it in the 3DS, and it'll be fine for the rest of the trip. And on the way back down, it's a 20-minute flight. $11-minute. Oh, copyrighted music. I quite like that. Probably because I have the correct car for it. Yeah, actually, since I got my DS, I think I've actually charged it like 3 or 4 times. I've had it for about a month now. See, this isn't kind of the car that I'd expect after that. I actually want to see how much those things sell for, because I wonder how much money I could just print finding that event, because it was practically 2 minutes to do. I'm not going to sell this one. Oh, whoops. It sells for 500 grand. That's not bad. What I might do... This is an MR car. So, I don't think it'll let me get in on the tires it's got equipped. Standard or sports tires. So if I go in here, go to Nissan, the chin shop, that's the exhaust. I should be able to get sports tires. And I should be able to use this for VM markup. This is going to be really fair. I can get in. I'm just going to probably throw maybe something like the Nürburgring. Nope, this. We really should not have this car this early in the game. It's actually quite... I can't really open it up. No, I can. Be careful to try and not crash it. Actually, I have a plan for tomorrow. And that is to go into town and just pick up just as many Wii and DS games as I can afford. And not just like shovelware ones. I want to get some decent ones. Like Skyward Sword and the Wii. I could probably afford an official Pokemon game for the DS. One of them. But because I can only afford one of them, then I will have, like, no money left for anything. I'm not gonna do it. The prices of Pokemon games are just adverts for piracy. Plus, if I'm gonna buy, like, a Vita or a PSP... they're actually good to afford a Vita or PSP. The only issue with the PSP and Vita is that they've got like that proprietary format. Yeah. Plus Vitas are actually, when I've checked Facebook Marketplace, like, funny quite cheaper. Oh, homebrew, definitely. I run homebrew on my 3DS. I tried running homebrew on my Wii, and I tried on my Wii U. I just couldn't get it running those two things. But I've got it on my 3DS. Nazi Zombies Portable, is that kind of like a COD Zombies clone? Because if so, that would be a lot of fun. Oh, it does have reverse. I see. Quake's actually really good. I bought a copy of Quake 2 quite recently, I think for £1.50 from a charity shop. Wait, was it £1.50 or was it just 50p? I'll look into that. I love how I've finished and then it just immediately throws me into a wall. And actually, it's 10:30. I'm gonna finish for tonight. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.